Have you ever noticed that the people who make the most of every tool and talent that they have, no matter what circumstances they are encountering, are the ones who tend to hit their goals and even exceed them time after time? I'm Panda Hershey, and I use astrology to coach entrepreneurs and their teams on how to best use their tools and talents so that their personal lives and businesses can continually thrive. The upcoming week from September 2nd to the 8th will be a time that is likely very positive for Kamala. There's a lot of good energy for her to harness and use many of her tools to keep getting her message out there, have a lot of energy behind it, and also a lot of just mindful action that syncs up with her tools so that she really nails it and is able to bring people into her group. Let's take a look. So, during the week of September 2nd to the 8th, the sun is moving through about 10 to 17 degrees of Virgo. And that is here in that fourth area of her life, her fourth house, of creating that safe space and working very hard to do it just right and make something beautiful, making the effort to do that. And she has a few tools in Virgo at in that range of 10 to 17 degrees. And I think this will help give her that fresh start to do things uniquely her way, to really bring every tool and all of her experience together to get it right and to be appreciated for it. And that, I think, will be what helps invite people in to join her ticket or to vote for her, essentially. Because remember, Jupiter is still in that area of Gemini that is in that 11th house or area where she's expanding her groups. And so the actions that she is taking this week, I think you'll start to see that other people can start to get on board with that. The other thing that is happening is that Mercury is moving through the last degrees of Leo, where she is proudly putting out her thoughts, has absolute confidence in them, and in it, she is tapping into this, especially the moon, sun, and Saturn energy, and really trying to get her message in front of people and talking as though she is talking to them, making a connection to them and saying, you need to listen to me. And with Mercury in Leo, it's a very persuasive combination. And with this Saturn in Aquarius, it will be persuasive about the changes I'm going to make, the rules that troubleshoot the issues and the status quo that is not working any longer. With Mars moving through the last degrees of Gemini and into Cancer, this is herself, her passion about who she is, the ideas she has. And hitting these last degrees of Gemini will bring together this energy of the sun in Libra and partnering and being able to give the details that relate to the rules that she is communicating and putting a lot of heart and commitment into that. As it moves into Cancer, which it will this week, it then connects her Mercury in Scorpio and midheaven in Pisces. It makes that connection of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces so that she'll be able to really get people on board and know how they're feeling, this being able to speak to what they're feeling and being recognized for her sensitivity to the people in the room, which presumably is the entire United States. So I see this as a really powerful time for her to, even though she doesn't have that energy from the Democratic convention, she is running with it and she may start to see her numbers increase and people come on board. And interestingly, Venus, while this is a big advantage for Donald at this time, this will be about relationships here where she has no tools in this range. I think it was 4.5 to 13 degrees, and she will have people, I think, joining in, and she may start to have fun with that, start to capitalize on the relationships that do start to become part of that campaign that they have. And so we may see her start to figure out how those people speak on her behalf, or how she takes that connection and really highlights that. So this is what she's got going on this week. All she needs to do is just follow the energy of just doing her thing, tapping into her tools, and we'll see what happens. So let me know what you think. And if you are ready to tap into astrology to know how to use your tools and talents, no matter what life throws at you, just check out the caption below. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.